Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss about notifications in ServiceNow, and we have two types of notification. One is outbound notifications, or the notification to send to the users and external systems, and the second type of notifications is inbound notifications, where the users also can interact with the ServiceNow records by sending in emails to ServiceNow system. Since we are working on PDIs, from some time back, ServiceNow stopped providing those email accounts or email servers on these PDIs. So we will be creating this, configuring these email accounts in our PDI so that we can test it out and we can progress the notifications in our needed applications. So when you check the ServiceNow instance, you need two types of email accounts. One is an SMTP and another one is a POP3. The differences between this SMTP and POP3 here is SMTP stores its emails in a single server and it will be syncing those emails whichever the systems that are configured to. But also SMTP used to send in emails to the external systems or the user. For example, if ServiceNow wants to send an email, we will be configuring this SMTP server on ServiceNow instance. So an emails will be sent to an external users through this SMTP email account that we configured. Whereas POP3 syncs all the emails from the mailbox to the ServiceNow system. So whenever you want to read this email, or whenever you want to work on inbound email actions. So POP3 will be helpful for us in this regard. So let's go to our personal developer instance. Let's go to our personal developer instance and see in our PDI if there are any email accounts being configured. So we don't have any email accounts. We need to configure email accounts in our PDI. Let's go to the configuration of this email account. So when you look at it, you have a name of the email account that you can, it is a user friendly name. You can give whichever name that you feels like. And the type of the server, either POP3 or SMTP, whichever type of server that we are going to define here, we can use this um, type of a email account. Then the authentication, mostly we will be using the password. For example, for POP3, the server for this Gmail account is gmail.pop3.com. So each one have a different kind of a server that we will be placing it here. Then the username, the email account username. For example, my email account is consulting cloud Clyde, so that will be my username, and the password will be the same. Password will be, we will be generating in Gmail account. We will look into that in a bit. So then, okay, now let's go here. For this purpose, we have to create an email account, the Gmail account that I have already created, and it should be enable a two-step verification process. So let's go here. Let's go here, go to the manage your account and go to the security. And here it is enable this two-step verification process. The next we have to generate an app password for that. So app passwords, you type here app passwords, it will be available. The pop-up will comes up. You have to select that, then give a meaningful name. Let's say I'm giving the app name as ServiceNow and create. So this is the password that we are going to use while we are configuring this email account. Okay, let's go to this email account. First, set as ServiceNow POP3 account and type is POP3. Server is, I think the server is Gmail. For the POP3, the server is pop.gmail.com. This is a server. This is a server. Then the port will be 995 and the username is whichever is your the email account email name, that is your password, that is your username. So consulting cloud is my username and the password that we just generated right now, just copy this, go here and paste it here. And the connection security, it is SSL and TLS, and click on active. Click on active, make it active. So what we have done, we have created an email account. We have set it up the two-step verification process. How do you check? Let's go to the settings of this your account by going to the manage your Google account. From here, go to the security tab or the security section. And the security section, you have to enable the two-step verification process. So once you are verified, you will get this tick mark like that. Post that in the search Google account, search for the app password and there will be an page where we can configure the app passwords. I've just created one for our use. I have used this password. Let's go here and at the same time in ServiceNow instance we have the email properties. This email properties we have to enable email sending and email receiving enabled. And let's save this. Once we enable both of this outbound and inbound email configuration, let's go here and test this out. Save it. Once you save it, you will be having an option here to test the connection, the related link. Click on it. So this will get failed because we have to do one more step here. Your account is not enabled for POP access. Please visit your Gmail settings page and enable your accounts for POP access. So you have to go to your Gmail account. Here you have to go to the settings and see all settings. Once you click on the see all settings, you will be having the information something like this, the page. Here you have a tab called forwarding and POP and IMAP. So you have to click on enable POP for all email. Then you also need to select enable IMAP and save changes. So since I have enabled two-step verification, it might send me a verification pop-up. So right now, this change has been completed. Let's go here, close this again, test this connection. Now we could see that connection is successful. The next thing here is we have to configure the IMAP SMTP email account so that this email account will be used to send emails from ServiceNow to the users or external systems. So let's go here, go to the email accounts, click on new. So this is an SMTP and give a meaningful name saying that ServiceNow SMTP account, and the server will be smtp.gmail.com. For example, if you are not using Gmail, this server could be something different. Okay. Email user label. So this is with this label, ServiceNow account or ServiceNow instance will send names to ServiceNow account will send emails to the users and external systems. Let's say I will set this as IT support services @glidecloud.com. This is an email address where it sends the emails to the users. The username will be the email account name of the our email. So give this, okay, give the username as our email and the password that we just generated. Just copy this and paste it here. And the SSL TLS and the port. Let me check what is the port. So let's say 465. Let's go with 465 and see if it is working or not. Let's go 465 and make this an active. So as of now, we configured this email account by providing the server, the SMTP server, as well as the email user label with which ServiceNow sends an email address and your Gmail address or your mail addresses and the password that the app password that we generated and the connection security and the port. Let's save this and test the connection. So now the connection also successful. So what we have done, we did two things. We configured SMTP mail account as well as POP3 mail account in our ServiceNow instance. Let's go here and see if there is any emails that are already downloaded from the email account that I've configured here. So let's go here in the email log and let's sort it by the date. Okay. So let me see what are all the emails that are I have. See right now you could see the email address that I've configured is receiving email addresses, email notifications through this. Okay, at the same time there are few emails that the system has. Okay, if you look at the security alert, the last one, the security alert, and security alert. This is actually from, let's go show matching here. So if you look at these three email addresses, these three emails are downloaded from our email here. So one is two-step verification and security alert. If you look at the security alert have two emails. These two and this three emails been downloaded to our ServiceNow instance. Okay. Let go here. Let's go here and change one of the email addresses on one of the account. For example, let's go sys user list, and for the able tutor, I'm going to change the email address that this my email address. save it, save it, and let's go here, open an incident, create new, able tutor, able tutor, let's say chat, testing, testing. Let's go here and save this. And at the same time, let's assign this to IT, securities group, assign if there is any users to this group. Nobody is there, that's fine. Let's go here, save it. And change the state to in progress. And change this state to resolved. I'm hoping by now it could generate few emails to my email account. Let's go here, sort it by this. So there are two email being sent to my email address. Let's see if I have received these email addresses or not. If there is, yeah. If you look at here, you could see these two emails which are received in my email box from the label that I have used IT support services while configuring the SMTP server. So this is working fine. So in the next session, we are going to discuss about how we are going to send an email notifications from Needit application and what exactly it required to create a notification and notification templates and inbound actions as well. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch up in the next video.